in the game.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact? Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
I'm just a wild little beast. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing to start this game. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, Dragon 60, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19.
He's going to throw it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Broncos have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hot 70. Go check, go check. 70 line, 19 Lions. Ready,
Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off caught by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. You netted some positive yards.
And he's not far from that first down mark for his partner. Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 4.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Okay, break.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Cap alert.
They give it to him again. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to these rocks, and ball's free. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
18, trap 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Viking 18, come 19, come 19. Go.
They'll throw for it. Connects on the crosser. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. And He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
19, Bronco 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here we go. 79, 69, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's everything he has under this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive play straight ahead. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go. 19, Charger. 70 Lions.
He'll throw from his end zone. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And goes to the hurry up here. Caught quick right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Okay, ready.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay,
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to push this past the marker. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
They'll run here on first down. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, ready.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Go. 19, 6, come 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. And that will not be enough for a first down. Rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Back to throw now. Behind the line, he lost that football. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football.
A gain of 2 on the play.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And 1.
Bronco 80. 19, Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll run for this. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
19, Pioneer. 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 75, 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, break.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Reload. Get it.
Right up the gut. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Alert.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Another carry for him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
19.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He cuts it right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Dragon 6, knocked up. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Flush out now to his left. He's out in the clear. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Warriors 7.
Working now from the gun. Here's him running the comeback. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
It's his running back, and he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go now.
Running for the marker on second. Running in the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now give left side. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. And give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got ready.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Working quickly here.
First down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. We tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line.
Jeanette. 6, Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Mustang, Cup 19. Cup 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Warriors 70. Hawks 79. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. space ahead. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Broncos switch.
Back-to-back carries here. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. All twitched up, they were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
Okay, ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he cuts it back right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
19 Tigers, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
Gain of a yard.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 left. Get it. Cougar 19, 60, Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Cap 60, Cap 60.
He's going to throw this one. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And we've got a flag after the failed 2-point try. Let's see what we've got here. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick. Come 19. Come 19. Rig alert. Rig alert. Hey, smash Bronco. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
13 yards. First down, Denver.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Panther 11, Panther 11, check, hurt, 19 light, 79 Broncos. Go.
From the red zone on first. And he got it, interception. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And they drop him after just a yard, second down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And it actually goes out of bounds before anyone can scoop it up. That's how we're going to wrap up our first half. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to the well again. Running in the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready, go. Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70, 18, 5, 60 Bison, trap 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He loses the football, and the Broncos corral it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run here from the gun. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give it to him again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, start. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead off the turnover. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, Panther 60.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
At the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away, and that sets up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
A 3-yard loss on the
Trap
play.
60, trap
It's
60,
4th
60
down.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Here's the snap on 4th. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
70. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He finds him right side. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws. Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Holding left side. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
60.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Headed out right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On the move, headed right. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the Broncos corral it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, drop 60, 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Running back sent in motion. Working from his end zone. Kraft has it. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Reload, reload.
Right up the gut. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.